Welcome to the fan base. Welcome to the fan base. Buffalo, this the fan base.
Fourth and goal, we going forward, that's the only option. Yeah, we came to circle wagons, tell me who gon' stop us. This a no-fly zone, defense get it rocking. Gritty in the end zone, cause the camera's watching. Double coverage on Stephon, who checking Davis. Don't let Josh tuck and run, he ain't nothing to play with. Shutting down the edge of Vaughn, ain't no one-on-one. Check gon' take it to the crib like he forgot his son. Other fans still think it's sweet like we don't run the East. Dion knock him off his feet and put that boy to sleep. Welcome to Buffalo, this the fan base. Where Super Bowl ring the only mandate. 25-year drought, time to set a straight. Team full of dogs, win it all, never play it safe.
Welcome to the fan base. Welcome to the fan base. Buffalo, this the fan base.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to week 14 of the regular season in the Buffalo FAMbase Madden cast. We are your hosts. I'm Justin Radford. That's my brother Jake Jordan. Right to my left.
I think to them, I'm on the right.
If you're looking to my right, exactly. Okay. Well, how you doing today, Jake?
I'm doing pretty good, dude. This is our second game that we're going to be calling in 4 days, and it's another AFC East matchup, and you always know that those are always usually the most fun ones to watch because the AFC East is, they're not as good. Like, they're just not as good as the Bills are on paper, at least. So it's fun to watch these. This is our first this Jets game that we've got today, and I'm sure we're going to talk about it a little bit here. Is the last time that we had a Jets game was actually pretty exciting. And it was weird. I was like, the Jets shouldn't be hanging in with us. But that was in Madden 22, so now we get to see it in Madden 23 and see if maybe they fixed the simulation a little bit.
That was the one I had to leave early for, wasn't
it? No, that was week 9. So that would have been more than 4 games ago. I think you left for the Lions one.
Yep, actually.
It's the Lions.
Well, all right. So, I mean, almost to talk about this preseason game, but we'll talk about that on first one. Let's talk about the Jets game. Of course, last week, or as we just saw a couple of games ago, the Bills ended up winning that game, and it was a good game. And what do you expect from this Jets game today?
What I'm expecting out of this one is for the defense to absolutely, like, both of these defensive lines should just absolutely be going at each other. But that's what I said against the Patriots a couple days ago, and really didn't seem like there was a sack the entire game. So maybe a couple on Mac Jones, like late. But other than that, even though they said that the pass rush, and everybody you'll hear says the pass rush is broken, I'm not sure if it's broken in like non-user controlled simulation. So both of these teams should be going after each other. I mean, they've got Carl Lawson, Quentin Nelson, Futukasi, one of their defensive tackles. Like, these guys are in the high 70s, low 80s. Like, they should be going at it with these offensive linemen who in real life are probably playing way above their overalls in Madden. But, offensive linemen, unless you're like Quentin Nelson, you're not really getting a 90-something on an offensive lineman. So, yeah, I'm expecting a defensive battle here today, though.
Yeah, thank you for telling me how to say Fukasi's name, because I thought it was Fat Suzuki.
Fat Suzuki?
Like, I just saw the nameplate on his jersey, and I was like, well, he must get made fun of a lot. But anyway, of course, last week they played for Thursday Night Football. They played the Patriots, and Mac Jones was relatively. He was getting it done for a while. What do you expect from Zach Wilson, who I believe we agreed that Zach Wilson has higher upside than Mac Jones?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, his weaponry for this year at least is probably even better than Mac Jones. So do you expect this Jets offense to maybe do more versus this Bills defense?
So
Matt got 6 interceptions, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. It was a turnover machine, but then they really started to turn to Damian Harris, and then towards the end they started letting Mac throw again, and there wasn't enough time left for them to be able to get back in this game. The Jets, however, they've got some weapon. I mean, you got Elijah Moore. They go and they have Corey Davis still. They have Denzel Mims waiting in the wings. I forget who they draft. Garrett Wilson this year. They draft. All these guys are in the game. They've got their overalls now. Like it's kind of like, all right, what is this offense going to look like? Did Zach Wilson get a bump up? I mean, not since our last our simulation that we did in Madden 22, but maybe the other things that maybe you can't tweak. Maybe Madden has made him slightly better coming out of the pocket. I'm not quite sure, but I expect this offense to it's fast. They got a bunch of fast guys on there, and I think that they can take advantage of that. But if this Bills defense continues to play like they did last week against the Patriots, then it's still going to be a tough day for Zach Wilson.
Now, Josh Allen, he had a good day. He threw one interception, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all know Jets defense is to be well coached. For the most part, there hasn't been very many bad Jets defense. And Robert Saleh, the coach there now from the 49ers, was the defensive coordinator there. So he's a defensive guy as well, and a damn good one at that. What are you expecting from Josh Allen and this offense? It was humming in yesterday's preseason game. Oh my God. Well, what do you expect from them versus this Jets defense?
I expect it to relatively be a really productive day. I feel like against this Jets defense, if they go based off of what they did last time against the Jets, they can just hand the ball off to Devin Singletary and just let him do his work. He was that guy the last time they played the Jets, and I have a feeling that could be something that we see here today. I think Josh Allen is still just going to do Josh Allen things, using his legs, basically dual threat weapon. They can't stop him. They're going to have to pick a poison, and I think that they're going to try everything to shut down the dynamic passing game, and that's just going to leave open the run, and the Bills are just going to be able to take advantage of it.
All right, well, we will see what happens, and if Nostradamus Jordan is correct in what he is saying should happen today. And this is the part where we go from Jim Brown and Nate Burleson to Jim Nance and Tony Romo as we get you set for this Week 13 matchup, AFC East matchup between Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets.
It's Madden NFL 23, where we'll see a brawl inside the AFC East. It's the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Another AFC matchup that we get to call today, Week 14 in Orchard Park. The New York Jets come to town to take on the Buffalo Bills for the second time this year. And of course, as always, I am your color commentator, Jake Jordan, always joined by my broadcast colleague, Justice General on play-by-play. How are you doing today?
I am excited to see some Bills football. We've got Josh Allen in the house. We got Stephon Diggs. We've got the second-year man, Zach Wilson. We've got the rookie, Breece Hall. It's a lot to look forward to in this AFC East matchup.
100%. And if we're just going to get into it, we might as well talk about the simulation rules. 15-minute quarters on all Madden difficulty, all updated rosters, because this is Madden 23, baby. No user input, and all CPU So now as we're getting ready for kickoff here, I'm going to throw it to Justus to be the main man, and we're about to get it underway here in Week 14 of this NFL season.
If you are ready for some Buffalo Bills football, then we've got you covered here right now as kickoff is set to start. We see Robert Saleh, the main man in New York here, as he is in his second season with the Buffalo Bills. Sean McDermott, who's now in his sixth season as the Bills head coach, has made the playoffs 5 out of 6.
5 out of 6 years. They only missed 1 year in the playoffs, and that was the year they went 6-10.
Okay, so this is his 6 years, 4 out of 5 so far. All right, so I'm sorry, guys. But here we are set for kickoff. Tyler Bass gets us started, and we will see no return, which means Zach Wilson and this Jets offense will start at their own 25-yard line. Zach Wilson, the second-year man out of BYU, he's dynamic. Certainly has the talent to be special in this league, but he's might have to wait a little while the Bills, their defense is number 1 in the league.
Sure, and it's always going to be hard coming into a game against one of the top teams in the NFL, but Zach Wilson, again, needs to prove that he is actually improving as a overall passer. We already know the athletic ability is there, but we got to see a little bit more from him when it comes to his football IQ.
So Week 13 is getting ready to start right now as Zach Wilson and this Jets offense start off in shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Pass on the first play, 4-man rush. He's going deep. He's got a man, and he misses him. He missed his man wide open down the field. The rookie Kyer Elam on the coverage.
And honestly, Zach Wilson there, he just had the door wide open to start off this game on a bang and just overthrows his wide receiver. And now you got to feel like that is a terrible missed opportunity there, Justus.
It certainly is, because instead of having 6 points on the board, you're now at 3rd and 8 after a Michael Carter 2-yard run.
And now they have to sit here and he's got to be kicking himself as a quarterback, seeing that was almost a drop in the bucket.
We'll see how they react here on 3rd down. Zach Wilson's leaving the pocket. Oh, Von Miller got to him. He threw the ball away. Looks like it could have been
I had to go in and adjust the settings here.
Okay. All right. Well, it looks like it could have been intentional grounding there, Jake. I'm not really sure. It looked like he just threw the ball away to the ground to avoid the sack there.
I completely forgot that we had to do that before I left. I was checking to see what had happened, and I was like, that felt a little bit too easy. Zach Wilson shouldn't have missed that throw there. So then I looked at the settings, and I realized, oh, wow, that was not supposed to happen that way. So let's call that one a mulligan. The Jets
the punt is off.
Jets fans are already like, oh, man, y'all are cheating. What is this?
The fair catch is made at the 28-yard line. So the Buffalo Bills, that's where they start from with their main man at the helm, Josh Allen.
Also, I got to bring up, it is very hard to pause a Madden game when you are not controlling a team. You have to hit, the pause button, 15 times before it finally pulls up. And it has been like that since Madden 17. They need to fix that. It is truly getting annoying.
So we'll see what Josh Allen does with his first attempt with the football here, as his defense was able to make some plays. Sauce Gardner will have his first opportunity against the All-Pros and Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen. First play of the game, Josh Allen is using his legs. He gets out of trouble, but not in enough time as he picks up no gain on the carry.
And this is what the Jets are going to have to look for. They're always going to have to leave a guy there to keep his eyes on Josh Allen, because if you just let him continue to run all over you, he will do it. He's not afraid to tuck that ball down.
2nd and 10. Allen's in the gun. He finds his back out of the backfield. That's Devin Singletary, who picks up the catch and gets 3 yards as he had to extend for the football, couldn't keep his feet.
Devin Singletary, has to extend for the football. Isn't really thrown in stride. You can't really put that on him, but now the Bills set in a 3rd and 7 situation here.
3rd and 7, the Bills are in the gun again with 3 receivers out wide left. 4-man rush from the Jets defense. Josh Allen finds his man. That's Dawson Knox. Rest in peace to his brother, but he finds the ball on the sideline for a 30-yard completion.
Truly, and just watch. He has the awareness. Josh Allen puts it right on point for Dawson Knox to be able to keep both his feet in bounds. They might review this one, Justus.
We'll see if the review does come, but as of right now, it stands to be a 30-yard gain for the tight end out of Ole Miss.
And it looks like the Bills, just coming right up to the line. They probably want to hurry up and snap this ball off as quick as possible.
So we will see no challenge on the play, and that'll bring us 1st and 10. Josh Allen, 5 wide. He finds Dawson Knox again, and that's going to be a pickup of 5 on the play, 2nd and 5.
And kind of like what was brought up in pregame, the New York Jets are going to try everything that they can to shut down these wide receivers, and that's going to leave the middle of the field wide open for short little throws like that are going to allow the Bills to just take advantage of that and use their run game effectively.
2nd and 5. The Bills are in the gun again. Josh Allen drops back once more. He's using his feet. He gets out of trouble, and he's going to pick up the 1st down on the carry.
And you can just tell everything was right about this play. If you go back and look, Josh Allen has absolutely nobody, but he's the type of quarterback that even in that type of situation, he's just going to be able to pull the ball down and still beat you. So you can have the perfect defense called, but the athleticism of number 17 is still something that will just beat anything you can throw at it.
1st and 10, ball on the 27-yard line, the Buffalo Bills. The play action fake, and he finds his man on the sideline. That's going to fall incomplete. We've got an injured Jet on the play. Carl Lawson looks to be shaken up.
Oh, no. Carl Lawson, again, a big free agent pickup from the Bengals a couple of years ago, comes in, tears his Achilles, and then has to come back this year. And now it looks like he's heading to the back, holding his ribs. So hopefully he comes back and he's going to be okay.
You certainly don't want to see players injured on either side of the football field. So speedy recovery is wished for Carl Lawson, as we see C.J. Mosley there back from his injuries that he's faced. And he is the anchor of this vaunted Jets defense. 2nd and 10, ball from the 27-yard line. Josh Allen drops back to pass again. He is in trouble. Finds Jamison Crowder over the middle, and that's going to be a pickup of 9 on the play.
And the last time that we saw Jamison Crowder playing against the Jets, it was a really good game for him. I wonder if he's going to continue that success today. But even then, Josh Allen, dead to rights, still able to get that ball out super quick and zip it right into Jamison Crowder's hands.
3rd and 1. Big 3rd down here for this Jets defense. And they don't stop. Devin Singletary picks up 12 on the game, and that's a 1st down for Buffalo.
And there's the thing. This Bills offense is so dynamic that it is going to be very, very hard to completely stop them, because we've seen, and they've shown it in the preseason so far in real life, is that it really doesn't look like they're going to have a problem going at you anyway. You want to guard the pass? All right, we can hand it off to Devin Singletary or one of our other running backs. You want to completely shut down our run game? Well, all power to you, as Devin Singletary runs it in for a touchdown right up the middle.
And that is another touchdown for Devin Singletary, who is having himself an amazing year in this simulation broadcast. Devin Singletary is most certainly a Pro Bowler, maybe an All-Pro this season, Jake.
Yeah, he's got to be based on these stats, and you got to think he might be pricing his way out of Buffalo with the way he's playing.
Certainly, he might be if he plays this way in the real season. I love Devin, but Tyler Bass
he might be playing on the Jets.
That's money. We already knew that was going in. And they find Pater 7-0 Buffalo. That's exactly what you want in your first drive if you're the Buffalo Bills.
Exactly. So now hopefully with it being actually on all Madden settings, the New York Jets offense is going to look a little bit more, realistic. While we wait here for the kickoff to go, just want to thank everybody who... Oh, hello again, Justus.
Okay, so I was back. That's something happened, for sure. All right. Well, sorry for the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the kickoff as the Buffalo Bills kick deep to the New York Jets. It brings it out to about the 22-yard.
Yeah, now we're going to see the real Zach Wilson come out here and see if he can respond to the Buffalo Bills. You know, pretty impressive touchdown there. We've kind of seen it in these simulations is that at least in Madden 22, defense maybe was a little bit suspect for both of these teams. So now we're going to see if in Madden 23 that this Bills defense can live up to what they did last week.
1st and 10, ball from the 23-yard line. Zach Wilson, the all-Madden Zach Wilson, hands it. Michael Carter, who goes and picks up absolutely nothing, but good play for the Bills, turns maybe bad as Ed Oliver is down on the field.
Yeah, and I can't really tell what happened. He's holding his wrist, so they're going to probably take him to the back, make sure it's nothing serious, tape it up. So I guess in his stead, we're going to have Jordan Phillips come in.
Jordan Phillips, the former Buffalo Bill and Arizona Cardinal, and he was phenomenal for this defense in his first stint in the Bills, Jake.
Sure, yeah, and he's used to, at least in that time, playing next to Star Latulele. So we're going to see exactly what it looks like here, lined up next to Daquan Jones.
2nd and 10. The Jets under center. They give it to Michael Carter again. He finds a hole up the middle before he's finally taken down by a mixture of Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, and Kyer Elam, and that's a New York first down.
It is, and, you know, we saw it the last time these two teams played. Michael Carter had himself a game, and that was kind of what the Jets decided to lean on going in late, too, is even though they were down, Michael Carter just kept carrying them to some crucial first downs. And, you know, even though they drafted Breece Hall this year, now they have the 1-2 punch of him and Carter. That's dangerous for any defense.
1st and 10. The Jets are in the gun. Wilson drops back the pass for him, and Rush, he's under pressure. He lets it go, and it's intercepted. The veteran Tre'Davious White out of LSU with his 4th pick of the season, and he takes it back to the Jets 38, and the Bills are working with gas.
That is absolutely crazy. Picking off right where he left off with Mac Jones, Zach Wilson. It doesn't matter. Tre'Davious White is going to pick that ball off if you just throw it to him like that. And look at the athleticism to get up there and catch that. Amazing play from an amazing player. And now Josh Allen and this Bills offense get another chance to score.
Tre'Davious White, who was an all-pro corner. He is the star of this defense, and when he was injured last year, that was devastating for this defense.
And you can tell these last 2 games have been in Madden 23. They gave a little bit more respect to Tre'Davious White, it seems.
1st and 10, Josh Allen's moving his feet. He throws over the middle and finds Stephon Diggs, who fumbles.
But
he picks it back up himself, which I've never seen before in Madden. But
that is crazy.
He takes it up to the 13-yard line, and he dodges a bullet on the way.
Yeah, so he's just going to take it here, and let's see. There's the fumble, but, yeah, he just goes and picks it up. Actually, that does feel more realistic than in previous Maddens. I do actually like that. There you go. Thumbs up, Madden, on that one.
So after the turnover, he finds Stephon Diggs down inside the Jets 15, and now it's 1st and 10. Josh Allen drops back the pass. He's using his feet, but he runs into trouble. Johnson, the second, with his first sack of the game.
Yeah, and I believe they drafted him out of It might have been Texas A&M. I believe he was the second defensive end from Texas A&M, but everybody kind of assumed that he was going to be a higher draft pick. And then the Jets rather end up snagging him up. And as we've seen in Madden 23, it looks like Josh Allen has a little bit of a propensity to just run right into these defenders to get these sacks.
2nd and 18, putting them behind the A-ball a great deal. Josh Allen, play action fake. He throws across his body. Oh, he had Diggs in the end zone, but they couldn't connect. That looked like a pretty good throw.
It did, but that was super tight coverage back there by the corner. And, Josh Allen, that's just him really trying to force that one in there, but his receiver just not able to come down with it.
3rd and 18. Josh Allen. He's going to dump it down to Devin Singletary, who makes a man miss and gets a good little gain, but he's not even close to picking up the first down. And Tyler Bass will come onto the field to get a field goal attempt here.
Yeah, and still good on Devin Singletary to make a man miss and pick up as many yards as possible to make this an easy 3 for Tyler Bass. But, still on that play call, you got to give it up to the Jets defense on a crucial 3rd down there, trying to stop a touchdown. It pretty much had everybody locked up to where Josh Allen had to drop it down to his running back.
So Tyler Bass here on the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. And the Bills take a 10-0 lead here in Orchard Park.
And now we gotta assume that Zach Wilson's got to shake that pick off, right? I know we said the same thing about Mac Jones last week after maybe he had thrown a couple, and then he proceeded to then throw 4 more. So we'll see if that's going to happen in this one. But that might make it super exciting. I don't know. Let's keep on watching and find out.
Well, it looked like Zach Wilson was trying to, make a play, and he just threw it to a good defender, in Tre'Davious White. But the kick is off. He catches it at the 1. He's taking it down to the 27-yard line, and that's a pretty good return, as Zach Wilson would have his best starting field position yet.
Sure, yeah. He just tried to drop it in the bucket, and, with the arc of it coming down almost like a back shoulder, what happens? Tre'Davious White's right up there to jump up and catch that ball before Garrett Wilson even had a chance. So, still a remarkable play. We're going to see how the Jets respond to that after being able to hold the Buffalo Bills to just 3.
So Zach Wilson is back out onto the field after that interception, and he is under center. He's going to throw again, throws across his body to the back. Oh, no. That's a great play there as he completes the pass, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, just watch. Just very, very odd motion there on both the receiver and the quarterback, but still a connection's made, and they pick up the 1st down. So I guess as long as you got it, it doesn't matter how you did it, huh?
That's what they say.
I think 10. That's the saying.
Hey, it worked. It got them the 1st down. That's their first down of the game so far. 1st and 10. The Jets under center at their own 39-yard line. The give is to Carter. Carter breaks the tackle, takes it to the 44-yard line. A good gain of 5 on 1st down.
And it's tough. Michael Carter is a great running back, and he, just being on a team like the Jets, not a lot of people know his name outside of those who root for the Jets and maybe AFC East fans, but he is a great young running back in this league.
2nd and 5. Zach Wilson shot back to pass again. He's getting out of the pocket.
Nice block there by Carter.
Oh, Zach Wilson's going, and he's going to get down to the Buffalo 35. What a great run there from the 2nd-year man.
And just watch the block there by Carter. Opens up the hole for Zach Wilson, and just with all the green in front of him, great play there. I mean, I was just hyping up Michael Carter, and then he goes and makes a play like that. That is what a good young running back looks like, everybody.
So we will see the Jets here making a pretty good drive. We'll see if they can get points out of it. as they come out. The give is to Carter. Oh, yep, the give is to Carter Williams. Picks up 3 on the carry. So we've yet to see the rookie Breece Hall yet in this game, Jake.
Yeah, and you got to assume that they're going to use Breece Hall in some passing sets, but even then, they can use Carter for that as well. So, we'll probably see him peppered in a little bit, but it might just be like a Devin Singletary, James Cook type of situation.
Michael Carter gets to give again, and he looked like he's trying to get extra yards, but good gang tackle made. Matt Milano was the first there after a pickup of 3.
Yeah, Matt Milano saving Michael Carter from picking up the first. But now 3rd and 2. I mean, this is a nice, easy one. The Jets have a ton of options on what they want to do here. And just kind of looking at this set, I think I might know what's coming.
Play action fake. He's under pressure. Oh! Just over the outreached hands of his receiver. The Jets cannot capitalize on 3rd down. Zach Wilson's 1 for 5.
He is, and I didn't even know that Greg Zuerlein was on the Jets now. That's actually a good pickup for a kicker.
The Jets are leaving the kicker on the
sideline.
They're going to go for it, and no, sir! Breece Hall with his first carry is taken down by none other than DaQuan Jones.
And, I mean, there it is. That's what they brought the big man in to do. Stop that run. And what's he do on a crucial 4th down? And he stops the run. And you can already tell right here, the Jets know that they got to score as many points as possible to keep up with this Bills team. And right there, you kind of saw it. They're going for it a little bit more. They're a little bit more aggressive. That might be the game plan that you need to hang with a team like this.
So the Buffalo Bills are going to start on their 3rd drive from their own 28-yard line. Now, their last 2 drives, they gotten a touchdown and a field goal. So we'll see if they can get more points here to make this game a little more out of reach. Josh Allen in the shotgun with trips left. He throws over the middle. That's Crowder. That's a pickup of 11 on the play. 14 on the play.
There's that man, Jamison Crowder. Just look at how many receivers are in the area. And Crowder just able to position himself just enough to give himself leverage on the defender where Josh Allen could put that ball to only where Crowder could catch it. That was just a great play overall and a great catch by Jamison Crowder, the former Jet.
1st and 10 here from their own 41-yard line is the Bills as they come out in 9 formation. Play action fake. Josh Allen's using his legs. He's getting out of trouble. He makes 2 people miss before he slides down at the 49-yard line. That's a pickup of 8 on.
That's crazy there, too, because in the last game, we probably would have seen Josh Allen probably take the slide there with those 2 guys coming after him, but he's able to just get a second burst of speed and bust through there and make those guys miss. That was a great run by Josh Allen.
The Bills in the pistol formation. Finally, a give to a back, and Devin Singletary makes the most of it as he picks up 8 on the carry, and that's a Buffalo 1st down.
And if this Jets defense is just not going to be able to figure out what is happening every single time the Bills line up, they're going to have themselves a rough day, because right now it doesn't matter whether it's Allen's arm or Singletary's legs. It just seems like this Buffalo Bills team is just absolutely reading this Jets defense.
Under center with trips right. Bills are going to throw. Dangerous pass over the middle. Dawson Knox was the intended receiver. C.J. Mosley with the breakup.
Just as I say that this Jets defense can't read the Bills, looks like C.J. Mosley almost read the entire book of Josh Allen there and almost picked that one off.
We'll see if Josh Allen can. Oh, the give is to Devin Singletary, who finds a hole and picks up 4 on 2nd down. So now it'll be 3rd and 6 after the pass.
So now 3rd and manageable. You know, we've seen Allen and company pick up 3rd and 6, 3rd and 17s, 3rd and 18s. So 3rd and 6, they're still plenty comfortable in this situation.
Josh Allen 5 wide. The Jets look like they could blitz here, and they do. 5-man rush. Pickup is made from Jamison Crowder, the former Jet, And that's a Buffalo first down.
And Allen already 102 yards, 8 for 11. And just look at the poise to sit there. He knows that's an easy throw. He could have gone to either Crowder or Dawson Knox there. And he just decides to throw it to the former Jet. Maybe to stick it to his former team a little bit.
Of course, Jamison Crowder was a captain coming out into the game here today, being the former Jet. The Bills come out under center and 2 tight ends set, strong left. And looked like somebody jumped off sides. Devin Singletary picks up 4 on the carry, but the referees missed the offsides.
Well, Justus, there's not even referees in the game anymore. Look at the field. They're not even there. If they're not there, how can they see it? We got the sky judge now. Second, just come out on the field when they challenge.
The Bills. He finds his man. That's Dawson Knox, who's been Mr. Consistent so far here today, catching everything thrown his way. That'll be a pickup of 6 and not quite enough for a first down.
Yeah, it's going to be about 3rd and inches here. And Dawson Knox, a guy who early on had some troubles being the guy who maybe didn't have the most consistent hands, seems to be today that is no longer an issue.
3rd and inches. An important 3rd down here for the Jets defense. We want to hold them to a field goal. The give is to Singletary, who is close. They give it to him as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, I think in real life they would review that. That was pretty close. CJ Mosley coming in and just able to kind of stop Singletary. Yeah, that was pretty close, but they're going to give it to him.
See the defense happy with the call on the field as they get to rest a bit more before they have to go, out there and see if they can get the ball back to the offense with the offense on the field to get more points on the board. Josh Allen in the gun. Josh back to pass. Going deep. Oh! Oh, no! What a throw! It looked like it was caught in bounds by Gabriel Davis, but the referee say that he was out.
Yeah, that was an amazing catch there, but just a little too far, and Gabe Davis wasn't able to bring back that back foot to tap it in like he usually can. But that was an amazing play.
The Jets are blitzing.
Ooh,
Josh Allen is picked off! The Jets, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, he's not going to be caught. And that's a New York touchdown.
Wow.
DJ Reid Jr. with the pick 6.
And if you're the New York Jets, that's the kind of, it looked like right as the Bills were poised in a position to where they were kind of on a trajectory to go down there and score. Josh Allen goes to Gabe Davis for a second time in a row. And DJ Reid said, that is not happening on my watch, and takes it all the way to the house for 6.
So that brings the Jets team right back into this game as they're now only down by 1 score, and which will likely be a field goal pending the extra 10.
They got Greg the leg out here. Let's see. Is he going to put it through?
And the kick is good, and that makes it 7-10. As we near the end of the first quarter, it looked like it was all Bills all the time. This might be a blowout, and just like that, it's a close game again.
Again, and that's kind of how it is in real life, too. I mean, sometimes, it looks like one team is absolutely dominating the other one, and then it just takes one play, a turning point, to be able to let this other team feel like they get a little bit of momentum, and then they start playing better. So, yeah, the New York Jets absolutely needed that play, but now they're just going to see Josh Allen in this offense again after they kick it off.
You can't see the momentum bar, but it is certainly pending or toward the Jet side, depending on what the Bills can do here on this drive, as Isaiah McKenzie gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where Josh Allen will try to forget about his mistake he just made, see if he can put more points on the board.
Yeah, we're going to see if this is going to be a trending situation of both of these quarterbacks are programmed to take some dangerous throws, or if after these interceptions they're actually going to play it a little bit more safe. So we're going to see what Josh Allen does here, but I don't expect them to stop throwing some of these crazy passes like they have been already.
The Bills come out in trips left formation. Josh Allen under center. The give is to Singletary, who finds a hole, just 3 yards and not much more.
And I mean, Devin Singletary, what can we say is I have always, especially noticing throughout these simulations, is that he is an easy 3 to 4 yards almost on every single run that he has any type of hole. And that is absolutely beneficial to these Bills, especially when they get in short yardage situations.
And he finds the hole again, but he gets glitched out and falls to his bottom after he could have picked up another 3 or 4 on the play.
Probably could have. And now 3rd and 7. You got to assume after going to Singletary twice that this is about to be a throw.
Yes, so first the quarter ends and the Buffalo Bills lead the New York Jets 10-7. Take a look at these numbers, Jake. The Bills have 99 passing yards. The Jets have 12.
I mean, it's the tail of the tape, but then also look, Jets pretty much have one score.
Ooh, Gabriel Davis drops the pass on 3rd down. That's a huge drop there as the momentum is already in the Jets' favor. You needed to keep the drive alive here to try to put points on the board. Now you're giving it right back to the offense.
Yeah, you got to give it back to their offense. But again, the New York Jets offense hasn't really done very much. Their defense is the one ended up getting the score, but their offense did drive all the way down the field as we got a great special teams play right there.
Great play by Dane Jackson. Starting cornerback or CB2, or no, actually he's CB3 in this roster. But great play there by Dane Jackson. Obviously, he was part of the reason the Bills were able to win all of those games without Tre'Davious White as he stepped up to the helm. He and Kyer Elam and potentially even some Christian Benford. We'll see what happens. The Jets come out with 2 tight end set. And the give is to Michael Carter to the weak side. Tackle made by
somebody. A Jets player. A Jets player. Or a Bills player.
Marquel Lee makes the tackle.
Marquel Lee.
Didn't expect to see very much of him in this game.
I didn't expect to see him at all. Don't even know what he's doing on the roster.
2nd and 8, and the give is to Carter again, but no, sir. Well, Teron Johnson makes the the tackle, but he gets 4 yards on the carry as he swings it forward.
To be fair, this game was recorded well in advance, or pretty much the day before those releases came out. So
he still probably shouldn't be playing, but
yeah.
3rd and 4, Zach Wilson, 4-man rush. He's throwing it. That's a 1st down.
It is, and I mean, who's that? Taron Johnson with the stop, but still picking up a 1st down. And now here at midfield, the Jets, if they can just keep doing these short little safe plays right there, just great ball placement by Zach Wilson on that play. If they can just keep doing this and march down the field, this could be a closer game than maybe we came in thinking it could be.
So the Jets are coming out just 3 yards from midfield. They're in the single back formation. He's dropping back to pass. Quick throw over the middle. He's got his tight end, and that's a pickup of 7 on the play. So the Jets cooking with some fire. Yeah,
they are, and it looks like they're just slowly getting this momentum that, as a young quarterback, you kind of need that. They're getting a feel for it, and when you're going up against a Leslie Frazier and Sean McDermott defense, that's one of the toughest ones to try to crack the code.
Michael Carter gets the carry and picks up a hard-fought 2 yards, and that'll bring up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, now on 3rd and 1. The Jets, again, they got plenty of options here. They're kind of in no man's land, so trying to kick it from here. Greg Zuerlein, not sure if he'd be able to hit it, but definitely still you know, they got a ton of options here.
3rd and 1. Zach Wilson, quick throw. He's got his tight end again, and that's a New York first down. Stop on the play by safety and all-pro Jordan Poyer.
Yeah, now fresh set of downs. Look, he didn't do anything too rash. He wasn't thinking, okay, this situation's a little too big, and just goes quickly to Corey Davis in the slot. And right there, now fresh set of downs. The Jets are in prime position here, possibly take a lead.
From the Buffalo 33-yard line, the Jets have their best field position of the day so far. Man in motion here is Zach Wilson's going to fake the give to him and find Michael Carter, who runs it up the middle, picks up 5 yards on the game.
And just look at this blurry crowd. Very, very nice, but you already know the Bills Mafia is out here trying to do whatever they can to try to affect Zach Wilson and him trying to get his play calls to his receivers. And, I mean, doesn't look like he has to worry about trying to give it to a receiver on this play.
Zach Wilson in the I formation, and he is taken down. That's Micah Hyde on the stop.
There's our Breece Hall sighting for the game. He has
two rushes for Breece Hall for -1 yards.
Those are some Reggie Bush Bills numbers.
3rd and 5 here from the 28-yard line. Zach Wilson. He takes the snap. 4-man rush. He finds a man. That's a first down. Zach Wilson has really been on target this drive.
Yeah, it has, and it looks like that throw might have been to C.J. Uzomah, free agent pickup from the last year's Super Bowl team, Cincinnati Bengals. So, again, you can't say that the Jets haven't done anything to try to help Zach Wilson here, and it looks like he's taking advantage of these nice, short, safe throws to just slowly march his team down the field.
So, Zach Wilson started 1 of 5, a pick 6, and now he's rolling. 1st and 10. Inside the Buffalo 20 to give it to Michael Carter, who finds a hole, and he's pulled backwards by Ed Oliver, but not before he picks up 4 on the carry.
It's great to see Ed Oliver back out there, too. Got to assume he just went back into the back, got his wrist taped up. I wish that Madden would actually, whenever something like that happens, they come out and they're taped up. That'd be nice. Such a little detail.
2nd and 6, Zach Wilson finds his wide receiver, and he's taken down hard by Tre'Davious White. That's a pickup of 4.
Yeah, now 3rd and 2 here. Again, Jets, plenty of opportunities, different ways to go. I wouldn't go for an exact shot at the end zone here unless it's available, but just focus on getting this first down.
3rd and 2, the Jets are going to get the run, and Daquan Jones with another big stop. Of course, he had the 4th down stop on the Breece Hall run. He stops them here, too. That's a great play from this Bills defensive line.
I mean, and if you're Michael Carter, too, or was that Michael Carter, right? That wasn't Breece Hall? All right, so if you're Michael Carter and you just look and you see 3 Bills players just standing there waiting for you, you're probably not going to want to just keep trying to run forward when you got a man the size of Daquan Jones standing there waiting for you.
Zach Erline comes on for the attempt, and it's good. And just like that, the Jets have tied the game at 10.
Yeah, this is the point in a real broadcast where we'd be like, and the game's tied up at 10. We'll see you after this break. And then a Bud Light commercial comes on. So
your ad here, ladies and gentlemen, if you have something you want to promote,
I will put commercials in this. I am not above that. I will put actual commercials in here.
You're not joking.
Give us a Labatt commercial or something. Just let us play it.
A local lawyer. Give us your ad and we'll put it in here.
After every score, I'm sure the people watching don't want to hear that. Oh, they're gonna add commercials.
No, because hopefully the people watching wants to put ads in here.
Yeah, sure. If you know anybody in connection with West Hare or Labatt, if you know anybody, we would just like permission to put your ads on here.
So a touchback here for the Bills offense, and Josh Allen will start from his own 25-yard line. Sauce Gardner versus Stephon Diggs should be an interesting matchup, but the Jets are in zone here. Josh Allen finds Devin Singletary wide open over the middle, and that's a pickup of 16 on the play.
Yeah, just basically sent him out and was like, hey, I'll find you over the middle of the field. Nobody's going to be there. And just like that, the Bills, again, it doesn't matter how many people you have out there in coverage. If you just leave the middle of that field wide open, Josh Allen is going to take advantage of it.
And you see the Bills offense is hyped up. Josh Allen trying to forget about that pick 6 he threw and try to put some more points up on the board here for the Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Josh Allen drops back to pass, quick throw over the middle. That's a great catch there. And he is brought down. That's a first down for Jamison Crowder.
And Jamison Crowder, again, you can tell he's got a little bit of that energy. He's playing his former team. Well, he has 2 former teams, but, the most recent one. And right there, just that extra power picking up that first down. That's some grown man strength coming from Jamison Crowder.
Josh Allen extremely hyped up right now. And the energy is clearly with Buffalo, but they've got to put points on the board here to make it worth it. 2 tight end set here for Buffalo. Devin Singletary, the lone back. Hard count from Josh Allen. The give is to Singletary. He stretches out, finds the outside, picks up 4 on the game.
And you got to assume, right, if you're the New York Jets, you come in here, it's a hostile environment. You've already lost to this team again. You've already lost to this team once this season. You have to assume that they're coming in here. They got nothing to lose. This is the 2nd game in this series. You got to assume they want to go all out against these Bills.
Josh Allen finds Mr. UCF. That's Gabriel Davis for a pickup of 12 and the first down. Pickup 12.
Yeah, and, speaking of Gabe Davis, don't want to say it. Everybody knows the Northeastern Nostradamus. I basically called that Gabe Davis touchdown was going to happen yesterday and on first round bye. And that was an amazing feeling seeing that after I told Justus I can't wait to see that first touchdown to Gabe Davis tomorrow.
That was a great touchdown.
And then I'm at the mall and I pick up my phone and I see Josh Allen touchdown to Gabriel Davis. I was like, I called it. I did it. There it is.
1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Josh Allen finds his man. Guess who? None other than Gabriel Davis. So we were just talking about the touchdown he threw to Gabriel Davis, and he threw a very similar pass, and Gabriel Davis just goes up, and it's just a bigger, stronger, better athlete.
Snag, too.
And that's a touchdown.
That was a snag. That was a little bit far away from him, and while he's got a Jets defender running right at him, just quickly snagged that one out of the air. That's a great play there by the man out of UCF.
The extra point attempt is up. It's up now. And it's good. And the Bills capitalize. They come back after Josh Allen throws a pick 6. He throws a beautiful, gorgeous touchdown to Gabriel Davis, and they go up by 7 points.
This feels like the most realistic game that we've had happen so far. It's a low-scoring, defensive type of game, and it's 2 division rivals, so that they're going to go at each other hard. It's just been a great game so far here, as we're going to see Tyler Bass kick it off, or I guess I did record this one right after the Patriots game, so.
Return is taken to the 23-yard line, so Zach Wilson will have his opportunity to come out and answer Josh Allen's touchdown pass, try to see if he can make something happen of his own. Of course, Michael Carter-Williams, the bell cow today, he has 12 rushes for 43 yards.
Yeah, he does, and, it's smart to lean on a guy like Michael Carter. I couldn't sing his praises more than enough in that first quarter. He is still a guy that, he's an X factor for this Jets offense.
First and 10, the give is to Michael Carter, and he can't go anywhere. Tremaine Edmonds sticks him at the 25-yard line for a pickup of 1 on the play.
Give that man some good blocking, New York. If there's just one thing, not only will your quarterback enjoy having a great line behind him, or in front of him, so will your running backs.
2nd and 9, Zach Wilson finds Carter over the middle, and he is leveled by Tremaine Edmonds and Matt Milano, but he picks up 9.5 on the play.
Again, got to be a scary feeling whenever you receive the ball and you go to turn upfield and there's 3 Buffalo Bills and Blues jerseys coming right at you. Can't be the safest feeling that Michael Carter has in the world.
Zach Wilson, 3rd and inches. Finds his man, and he catches it. Just barely gets his feet in bounds, so that's a pickup. Elijah Moore on the reception. That's a first down.
Yeah, it's first down. New set of downs here and just great by Elijah Moore to just keep his feet in bounds, able to pick up that first down there. And now the Jets with a new set of downs, going to be able to continue this drive and keep taking points off the board and maybe, just maybe, tie it up before the half.
5:30 remaining here in the second quarter. Zach Wilson with a fresh set of downs. 4-man rush is coming for him. He throws it over the middle. That's a great throw there as he finds his man. That is Garrett Wilson, the rookie out of Ohio State, with the pickup. That's a first down.
Yeah, and just great ball position there by Zach Wilson, being able to place it exactly where Garrett Wilson can extend, grab it, and continue to move upfield. Doesn't have to stop or anything. That's just a great pass there by Zach Wilson and a great catch by Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, Sauce Gardner. This Jets team has been done a lot in this draft to try to make something of themselves. We'll see how it goes. The Jets come out and trips left. He finds his man over the middle. That's his tight end, and that is an 8-yard pickup. Zach Wilson finally looking comfortable.
Yeah, he is, and like I said, it's kind of hard to do that against the Sean McDermott, Leslie Frazier defense to look comfortable at all. That is kind of their main thing, is they want to make you as uncomfortable as possible. So they definitely don't like to see Zach Wilson maybe getting into a comfort zone.
The Jets in the 3 tight end set. Zach Wilson throws his first incomplete pass in his last 10 attempts.
Hey, he goes to roll out there, and everybody's pretty much covered down the field, and you got Von Miller bullying your left tackle, Dwayne Brown. You got to get that ball out quick, and Zach Wilson does, but to no avail.
3rd and 2 from the Buffalo 39-yard line, just out of field goal range. He finds his man, and that's going to be a first down. So Zach Wilson looking to make another streak as he just came off of a 9 completion streak, and he gets the completion there for a first down.
He does. They get it. They get to move the chains, and right here they're doing these short, smart throws, and Zach Wilson isn't making mistakes, and the time is just, clicking down. They've pretty much got all the time in the world right here, and if they can try to hold this game to even going into the half, that's a win for the New York Jets.
1st and 10. The give. The give is to Michael Carter Williams, who makes multiple people miss on his way inside the Buffalo 5-yard line. That is a New York Jet first down.
Just watch that run. You think he's going to get caught right there by Micah Hyde. Puts a move on him and is able to pick up a couple more yards. Michael Carter, again, just like in Madden 22, Madden 23, Michael Carter, a savior for this New York Jets team. And now, 1st and goal from the 5.
Wilson's under center. Michael Carter is the lone back. The give is to Michael Carter. And the linebackers, Matt Milano and Tremaine Edmonds, are there for the stop after a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, running right up the middle. Maybe not exactly what you want to do. Notice all of these kind of great plays that they've had running the ball have all come from the edges. So maybe doing something a little bit like that is more beneficial for the Jets.
Oh, it's given to Carter Williams again. And Gregory Rousseau, the second-year man out of the U, takes him back. That's a 3-yard loss.
And now, going with Michael Carter up the middle twice in a row has not panned out here for these New York Jets. Need to get a little bit more creative down here in the red zone.
And that's great coaching from the extraordinary DE or most talented DE. Tried to take the ball away from Mike Carter Williams, but he has strong arms there. 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line just before the 2-minute warning. Zach Wilson using his legs is going to get out to Michael Carter Williams. Not going to be enough. And it looks like the Jets will probably bring out their field goal unit to make it 13-17. 2 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of time if they get the ball again. If their defense can do anything against this Bills offense, then, you know, you still don't want to leave this drive getting no points when you've already spent all this time getting down there. So picking up the 3 might be wise.
Looks like they're going to do exactly that. Greg Zuerlein comes onto the field, but we're going to get the 2-minute warning first. Buffalo Bills lead the New York Jets 17-10. We've got a good one here in Orchard Park. Looked like it could have started as a blowout, but it's become a much more competitive game after the pick 6 by DJ Reid. Greg Zuerlein is now on the field looking to make it a 4-point game, and he does.
And Justus, I mean, I just want to say so far, we haven't seen the second New England Patriots game. We'll get that one at the end of the year, I believe. That's the last game on the schedule. But the New York Jets have already played, at least in both the games that we've been calling here, have been more competitive against the Bills than the New England Patriots.
Well, some might say the New York Jets are a more talented football team than the Patriots.
Some may say that. You know, maybe go tune into First Round Bye on Friday nights on the Buffalo FAMbase YouTube channel.
That's a great idea. You guys definitely should do that. Isaiah McKenzie on the return. That's a good return as he takes it out to the 31-yard line. And I don't know if you thought maybe the Bills weren't going to try to score on this, drive here, but now they certainly will make an attempt as we see Josh Allen's number from the last drive. 4 passes, 4 completions, 71 yards, 1 touchdown.
I mean, that's pretty efficient if I would say so, huh, Justus?
Most certainly. And to end it all with a beautiful throw to Gabriel Davis on the right side of the end zone really says it all. Josh Allen,
X-Factor.
He's got his X-Factor going as he dumps it out low to Jamison Crowder. Gets to the sideline, 7 yards and out of bounds. Great play here on first down.
Yeah, the Buffalo Bills, they can either try to go for some big plays and not worry about the clock with their 3 timeouts, but they could also work the sidelines and just, whatever way they want to go about it. I mean, they've got any play in the world right now.
2nd and 3, Josh Allen. And the screenplay, it almost worked. Like Quentin Williams was reading it as he picks off Singletary for a loss of 2.
Yeah, it looks like it. And, I don't think we're ever going to top last week seeing the first completed screenplay touchdown in Madden Cast history. We're never going to top that, but maybe we can keep on this tradition of screenplays not working.
3rd and 5, big third down here for this Jets defense. Josh Allen is in trouble. He finds Devin Singletary, who comes out of bounds just before he swung forward for the first down. That'll bring up 4th and 1 and likely a punt.
Yeah, and there's the corner, Michael Carter, coming in and stopping Singletary from getting that first down. That was exactly what this Jets defense needed. Now, with still some time left on the clock and 3 timeouts, if the Bills punted here, then the Jets have an opportunity to possibly take the lead or get within 1.
Matt Ariza, the punt guy, will punt from his own 35-yard line. And a fair catch is made. Oh, my. That was maybe the second most beautiful punt I've ever seen. would have been the most beautiful if it landed 3 inches
out of the
shorter.
From that white line, man. Man.
Wow. That was a great attempt there from the rookie out of San Diego State.
You know, we're going to see it one day. We're going to see it land on the 1 yard line and stop.
I certainly believe it. Big opportunity here for the Jets offense to put some points on the board before half as he throws it over the middle and finds his man, and a quick timeout there after a 6-yard completion.
Yeah, the New York Jets really need to play the sidelines here a little bit, not just keep burning all their timeouts, because if they do that, they'll be able to just stop this clock from ticking, and they can, you know, possibly not have to go for some big shots and risk a potential turnover.
Trips left for the Jets. 4-man rush for the Bills. Zach Wilson finds his man over the middle. That's a good chunk of yards as he takes it down to the 39-yard line. Now, the second timeout is called, and Jake, that can't be great when you still haven't even made it to midfield yet.
Yeah, no, and you can just tell this is the Buffalo Bills playing everybody back. They're not going to let you beat you over top, and they're taking the middle of the field. But, yeah, they need to play these sidelines a bit more.
Zach Wilson does exactly that. Finds his man on the sideline. That's a pickup of 8, and he gets out of bounds.
Yep, stopping the clock. It allows them to get back here, not have to rush when they're trying to, you know, distribute the play call to everybody. You know, overall, the Jets are in prime position here to just keep doing what they need to do to set themselves up to possibly get out of here with some points.
So the Jets come out in the overloaded left, and he throws it across the middle. He finds his tight end. He's up to the 39-yard line, and they're probably going to hurry up here. But how impressed are you with Zach Wilson? He's found his way into the field goal range.
Yeah, he has, and he's been extremely poised in the pocket, you know, not trying to just get the ball out as fast as possible, waiting for his guys to open up in space. And right there, you know, Zach Wilson seems to have matured a little bit as a quarterback, and it is evident here today.
Well, certainly is, and the Jets let the clock run. They pick a new play, huddle up, come back to the line. Zach Wilson, it looks like he's in trouble. He finds his man to the outside. That's another great completion for this Jets offense. 19 seconds left. They're in field goal range, 31 yards to the end zone.
Yeah, and right here, now they don't have to worry about, oh, okay, let's make sure we get the timeout in. No, they can even run another play right here as long as they keep to those sidelines.
Zach Wilson. He throws it to the middle of the field, and he's hit hard at the 15. The Jets use their final timeout, but they are now inside the red zone. They could take the lead here before half.
Yeah, they can, and it all depends. You know, what are they planning on doing here? Are they gonna risk trying to go across the middle of the field and somebody gets pulled down, or are they gonna try to play the sidelines and then kick the field goal?
1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. It's crunch time here for New York. Zach Wilson finds the sideline. That's a pickup of 3, 7 seconds left. The Jets will probably likely kick the field goal here, or do you think they should take another shot at the end zone?
With no timeouts left, you don't really want to risk it. They have enough to try to get a quick play off if they really wanted to, which it looks like they will. But Zach Wilson needs to throw it away if he's got nothing.
Robert Saleh showing supreme. Oh, and Zach Wilson throws it away. Not sure if that was inaccurate or if he knew his man wouldn't get out of bounds, but either way, probably the best case scenario for the Jets in this situation.
Exactly.
2 seconds left.
You probably don't want your receiver catching that one right there, because then you're going to let the clock run out. So now they can just kick this one and send it into half.
Greg Zuerlein on for his second time in less than 2 minutes. The kick is up. It is good, and the Jets are knocking on the door of the Buffalo Bills. Jake, we saw in the first quarter this looked like it could have been a blowout, and now all of a sudden these Jets are right back into it, and they're only down by 1 point.
Yeah, they are, and you know, I'm going to take us into halftime here. So definitely, I would have to say that was the most realistic going into a half that we have ever had in a game where, it gets played all the way out. There's a couple seconds left. Okay, let's kick it. They get the points. They go in. Usually in Madden, they score. They, for some reason decide to not take the clock all the way down. So then they leave 4 seconds. So then they got to kick it off again. And then you just get a knee. So I'm really glad that we got that. This has been a great half of football. I mean, both teams, they have one interception on the day, but ever since both of those teams look like they've turned it around and very efficient. The Bills obviously a little bit more explosive. The Jets having to methodically move their way down the field, but still a 1-point game at half. I mean, this is a great one.
It certainly is a great one. Zach Wilson looked absolutely putrid, in the beginning, and ever since that pick six, he's just come on, and he's been not exactly on fire, but he's definitely been hot. Michael Carter has been doing his fair share of the workload as well. He's got about 4.5 yards a carry. Elijah Moore looks good. The tight end looks good. The Jets offense really is working so far. What do you think the Bills need to do in the second half to kind of slow this offense down?
Well, they really need to. So the way that they're leaving the middle of the field wide open is kind of reminiscent of they're playing really, really back. They're afraid of all these wide receivers. And I get it. There's a lot of speed there. You don't want to get beat over top, kind of like how that first play of the game could have gone. And, but I really feel like keeping that middle of the field locked down to where it's not let your guys, cover their dudes if they get beat, whatever, you're going to have to live with that. In the middle of the field is what's killing them today, just letting tight ends and slot receivers and Corey Davis go up and then not really setting the edge very well. And you've got Michael Carter able to get out there. You got one stop by Gregory Rousseau coming off of the, I guess if you were looking at it, that's the right side he's coming off of, or maybe the left side. Anyway, the way that he's coming off, this Jets team, it's being spread out evenly, whereas the Bills, it's kind of all right, that didn't work. Okay, let's just go. All right, 4 plays, boom, touchdown, whatever. And then the Jets are coming out saying, all right, we're going to take our time with this. And that's, if the Jets keep hanging in here with the Bills, if the Bills just have one slip up where they get a 3 and out, and the Jets just continue that kind of drive, they could take this game from the Bills. So we got a good one here, hopefully.
They certainly could, and we will see if they can do that. But first, we're going to give you guys a short little halftime show. Not very long, but we'll show you maybe a couple videos before we get back to the second half here and finish out this game and see if maybe the Jets can complete the upset.
Sure, yeah, and let me get some of those loaded up really quick so that we can do that here. Actually, we'll just play this.
Titans have a miracle left in them in what has been a magical season to this point. If they do, they need it now. Christie kicks it high and short. Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Pitches it back to Wycheck. He throws it across the field to Dyson.
He's got something.
30,
He's got
40,
something.
50,
He's got it.
40,
He's got it.
20, 10,
He's got it.
End zone. Touchdown Titans. There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle. Tennessee has pulled a miracle.
I'm not into making promises, and I think you'll find that out about me soon enough as well. I'm not. The promises I'll make are we're going to be competitive. We're going to compete every day, and what I intend to do is it starts today. It started yesterday when I accepted the job the day before. We're going to compete on a daily basis. I'm going to build this culture along with the people in this building to develop a daily standard of winning in the way we do things. You have to earn the right to win in this league, and I've learned that. And so I just believe in the process, and we're going to win going through the process. And when that time comes, we'll take the field, but we've got a lot of work to do between now and then.
The 27th pick in the 2017 NFL Draft.
With the 7th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft.
With the 16th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Tre'Davious White. Josh Allen, quarterback, Wyoming. Tremaine Edmonds, linebacker, Virginia Tech.
Of course, we would love to welcome you guys back to this Week 14 AFC East matchup between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. Of course, I am your commentator today, your color commentator, Jake Jordan. Of course, always joined by my broadcast colleague, Justus. Justus, we've had a good first half of football. How are we feeling about this second one here?
We had a great half. I'm ready for another great half. We saw the momentum completely shift at one point. Then the Bills came right back. And then the Jets came and took it right back. And now we've got a 1-point game. We will see who is better this half. Of course, this game starts 0-0, well, technically 0-1. We'll see which team can come out on top.
Yeah, we'll have to see which teams went in and made the most adjustments. But both of these teams almost seeming pretty even on that first half. So we're going to see Isaiah McKenzie take this one out right here. It's not going to be a good return.
As he brings it out to the 14-yard line, maybe his worst return of the day. And the Bills will have to compensate for it and take it 86 yards for a touchdown, at least 50 if they want any points at all.
Yeah, I mean, the Jets, they're not going to make it easy for these Bills to just come in and, you know, do what they've done to other teams, possibly the Patriots, where they just come in and absolutely demolish them. The Jets are here, and they're laying it all out on the line.
1st and 10, Josh Allen drops back a pass, quick throw over the middle, and he's going to find Stephon Diggs for a gain of 5.
Yeah, and we're going to see what the approach is going to be here because, you know, the Bills, they pretty much have been able to do it with either running the ball using Devin Singletary or throwing it short, whether that's using tight ends or, you know, just going long. They've been able to do it all, but the Jets have just been able to hang in here.
2nd and 5, the Jets come on a blitz. Josh Allen gets it out on time. He finds Isaiah McKenzie, the face of the franchise. That's a Buffalo first down.
Yeah, and it's a great throw, too, with a guy coming right at you. Just being able to find Isaiah McKenzie right there. And Isaiah McKenzie able to just keep his feet in bounds, or maybe he touched his knee, whatever that was. And he's able to keep it in, and now the Bills get a fresh set of downs.
Josh Allen's hyping. The last time we saw Josh Allen this excited, he threw a dime to Gabriel Davis in the back of the end zone. We'll see what he does here from his own 30-yard line as the Bills. Oh, we've got a challenge. Before we get to that, the New York Jets are challenging the ruling on the field that Isaiah McKenzie caught the football.
We'll have to see. So he's got possession there. Both feet are on the ground. Yeah, that's a catch.
Not really sure who gave Robert Saleh the information that he should have challenged, especially that far into it. Looked like the Bills were ready to call another play, but we'll see here what Ed Hockley has to say about the ruling on the field.
Well, they've already taken a timeout away from the Jets. So.
As Jake pointed out, the timeout's gone, and the Bills, the ball is spotted at the 30-yard line. So we'll get right back to it as the dime from Josh Allen to Isaiah McKenzie, while under pressure, is stood as complete. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. The Bills are in the gun. And the give is to Devin Singletary, who finds a hole up the middle. He carries one guy, but another guy comes and brings him down. Devin Singletary has 4.5 yards per carry and brings up 2nd and 5.
Sure, yeah, and let's just talk about that challenge there from Robert Saleh. I mean, at this point, you're already, you know this is going to be a close game. You're going to need every single timeout you need in this second half, and to just blow one right there, you know, he's got to be mad.
Josh Allen sacked on the play. Solomon Thomas brought him down in the backfield. He looked like he really didn't have very much time at all. He was immediately under pressure.
Yeah, basically right there. Nobody was able to keep a hold of Solomon Thomas. And what happens right after that? Well, Josh Allen goes down 3rd and 11. This is not how they wanted to start their first half.
It's never good when you're a lineman on tape and you're running back at your quarterback being sacked, as we saw Mitch Morris there. 3rd and 17. He's sacked again. Quinnen Williams with his 2nd big play of the game, 1st sack. And that's back-to-back big plays for this Jets defense.
Wow, just look at that. Absolutely bullying Ryan Bates right there. And Quinnen Williams coming back and getting the sack on Josh Allen. If you're Josh Allen, as soon as you see your lineman get thrown down like that, you need to start running.
Not much time there, as Quentin Williams is a big man. He was there immediately. Josh didn't have very much time to even think there. Now Ariza will come in on the punt. The punt god will send it away. And that
what
is
a punt.
Great punt. And the Bills are there for great coverage as well, as he takes it out to the 27-yard line. So it's nice to have a powerful it's nice to have a powerful foot like that on your side where you can flip the field like that.
Yeah, that's basically like a kickoff with a kneel down in the end zone is pretty much what that is. So the Jets really not getting much benefit from, stopping the Bills that far down. And now here they're basically set up where they'd be if the Bills had just went and scored.
1st and 10 from their own 27. Zach Wilson, who's been hot, finds his man over the middle. He's going to dump it down to Michael Carter. Bills defense pushes him forward for a gain of 5 on the play.
Yeah, and Zach Wilson, 20 for 26 right now. So if he just continues to do these short little dump-offs and nice, safe passes again, I didn't see that the New York Jets, if they don't see anything different from Buffalo's defense, they can just keep on with the strategy that they've had, and they can stay in this game easily.
Zach Wilson finds his man. That's a great completion to TJ Uzama, and now he's inside of Buffalo territory. That is a New York first down.
It is, and again, that's just a short little play that a guy like CJ Uzama is just able to take that, and then boom, he has that open space there, getting the yards after catch for a young quarterback. To have players that can do that is super, super helpful. And now the New York Jets, again, they're still rolling. Looks like they haven't missed a step from that first half.
That was Markel Lee on the coverage again. Interesting that we've seen him in there a few times today. It looks like the offense jumped on a false start there on 1st and 10, so that'll bring up 1st and 15. But what do you think of them using Markel Lee in extended play today?
I have no idea why he's playing when he's supposed to be under a guy like Terrell Bernard and basically not even on this roster anymore.
And Smith.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson on 1st and 15. He's going deep. Dangerous throw into double coverage. That was Kyer Elam and Tre'Davious White and Kyer Elam in the same area somehow.
Yeah. Zach Wilson getting a little dangerous. You throw it in the area with those two guys, it's not guaranteed to come your way. And Zach Wilson getting a little lucky with that one. 2nd
and 15. It gives to Michael Carter. Great defense there from Daquan Jones and Ed Oliver. They stop it for minimal gain.
Picked the absolute wrong hole to try to go up. If he had just looked a little bit to his right, there was a huge gap where he possibly could have picked up at least 6 before getting any contact. That just was not a good run there by Michael Carter.
Big 3rd down for this Bills defense. The Jets offense is hot. Pressure. He's going long. Dangerous throw there, as not Kyer this time, but Tre'Davious White, Jordan Poyer, and Micah Hyde were all in the area. Zach Wilson maybe feeling himself a little bit, but the ball falls incomplete.
Maybe it does. I thought that maybe if they just kept on the same trajectory as the first half, but maybe they want to throw a little bit of extra stuff out there. Use Zach Wilson's arm talent just a little bit. Didn't work out for them. They went in for a couple of dangerous throws that could have been really catastrophic had they been picked off and set the Bills up in some good field position.
Coughlin corner punt puts the Bills at the 19-yard line and no return available. Josh Allen will step back out into the field for his first drive of the second half. Second drive of the second half, as they couldn't put points on the board on the first drive. Let's see what they do here. It is to play action fake. Josh Allen throws off his back foot. He finds his receiver, Isaiah McKenzie, and that's a big 12 and the first down.
Yeah, and just look at the blocking right there. I don't know what happened on that first set of downs of the Bills this quarter, but what happened is that what happens when you give Josh Allen good blocking like that? Well, he's able to make plays like that and extend it even further. So, I'm not sure what happened, but it seems like something happened, and now these guys know how to block again.
1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Josh Allen in the gun. Devin Singletary next to him. Dawson Knox on the line. It's a throw. 4-man rush from the Jets defense. He throws it out to his left side. Devin Singletary, Mr. Consistent, hits a gain of 7 on the play.
And Josh Allen, 20 for 26, 222 yards. That's efficient right there. And, you know, it's all because of guys like that. Devin Singletary just able to be there and be safe, reliable options for Allen to throw it to. And, you know, pick up an easy 7 like that. You just keep picking up a lot of easy 7s. You're going to end up with 7 on the board.
2nd and 3 from their own 39-yard line. The Bills looking to get into Jet territory. Devin Singletary with the run finds a hole and picks up the first down.
It's very odd to see that Devin Singletary only has 49 rushing yards, but I would love to see his receiving stats because he's been just as effective on that side of the ball as well. He's just been an overall, you know, two-way weapon for the Bills here.
The I formation for the Bills offense here. Devin Singletary gets hit by his own man, but he picks up and goes out and gets 8 yards on the carry. It looked like it could have been a broken play, but he made something out of nothing.
Yeah, it looks like his man, whoever there, just decided to pick up those 2 Jets and fall with them, and Devin Singletary escapes, and he's able to pick up 8 on that play. And now the Bills here, they're doing the strategy that I thought the Jets would have, and they're just methodically moving down the field now after their first strategy didn't work in this half.
High formation for the Bills again on the second play in a row. 5-man front from the Jets defense, and the Bills offense overpowering.
Man,
Devin Singletary with another big run, and that's a Bills first down.
We're talking about some grown man strength there. There's Devin Singletary showing stuff that we already knew, and that's that this man, he's going to make whoever the first person is miss. And right there, the first person had him, and he said, no, get off of me, son. And then he's able to pick up about 4 or 5 more yards. That was a great run there by Motor Singletary.
So 1st and 10 for this Bills offense. They are inside of New York Jet territory. And Jake talked about it, the methodical drive, and that's exactly what they're doing here as we get set to see what they do here on first down. He drops back to pass. He's under pressure. That's a dangerous throw, but he completes it out to McKenzie over on the right side of the field to the 28, and that's Buffalo first down.
And Josh Allen, he has a great benefit because of his size. You know, somebody coming at him, a lot of quarterbacks, they got guys that are about as, you know, 2 times bigger than they are running at him. Josh Allen's got someone of equal size, so he'll stay in the pocket as long as possible to make sure that a play develops.
And Josh Allen's using his feet, and he picks up the first down on the play, and now they're inside the Jets' 25-yard line.
Yeah, and they've already burned off more than 3 minutes on the clock here. And if they want to take the strategy that the Jets had in the first half, then, you know, you don't want a team like the Bills doing that, because then they'll just score, and then they'll keep on scoring, and they'll leave you no time.
So we've seen a great game here so far. The Bills have scored on almost all of their possessions, and yet the Jets still hanging in there with them. We'll see what happens here as Devin Singletary gets the carry again. He gets around the edge. Devin Singletary is working today.
And I'd be a little bit hard-pressed to say right there that if Devin Singletary didn't just continue to start running towards the sideline, he could have got well within the 5-yard line and could have picked up some more yards there before getting met by some Jets defenders.
So a great drive here from the Bills. They give it to Devin Singletary again, who finds another hole, and Aaron Cromer take a bow.
You have absolutely turned the way that this Buffalo Bills offensive line plays. And now, what's Singletary do when I said, oh, he could have got inside the 5? Well, now they're inside the 5 now at the 4-yard line. So there you go. This offensive line has been blocking almost phenomenally for Devin Singletary all year. And outside of a couple of bad plays that we've seen in this game, they've played phenomenal.
So 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Josh Allen just gives it to Singletary again, who is stopped in the backfield by C.J. Mosley. So they sniffed it out there, Jay.
Yeah, and you got to assume they kind of know already kind of what the game plan has been here for the Bills. with Devin Singletary on this drive, you got to think, all right, now you guys got to do something a little bit different. We're not going to let you just run it right up the middle on us anymore. So we're going to see here what the Bills do, but we know the Bills can be one of the most creative teams in the league.
Second and goal from the 5-yard line. Josh Allen on the hard count gives it back to Singletary. Ooh. And what do you know? It pays dividends. But first, there's a flag on the play. We'll see what that is. Looks like it's probably going to be a hold.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a hold.
So that's on the center, number 60, Mitch Morrison. That's going to bring the ball back to the 15-yard line after what was a great run.
Yeah, Devin Singletary could have had 2 touchdowns on the day, but now he's over there celebrating, but they kind of already called that it was going to be called back, so now the offense back out on the field.
Second and goal, Singletary, the lone man in the backfield. They'll give it to him again. He breaks another tackle and gets the Bills inside the 10-yard line. I wasn't sure that running was a great idea there, but Devin Singletary proved me wrong.
Yeah, and they still pick up a good chunk of yards. And I've noticed, too, that a lot of these defenders seem to turn into Play-Doh men whenever they start running into each other.
So third and goal, we'll see if the Bills can punch it into the end zone. Josh Allen using his feet. He runs into trouble. Maybe should have just ran out in front of him, but he took an angle, ran into C.J. Mosley, and slid down. And looks like we're going to see a field goal attempt for time to pass here.
Yeah, and I mean, there's that Jets defense. They're kind of out here. They're not going to make it easy for the Bills. And right there, even though it looked like the Bills were pretty much running with ease, just takes a couple of bad play calls. And what happens? Now you're just kicking field goals, and the Jets are still well in this game.
So 20-16 here. Tyler Bass missed his field goal. And the Jets have an opportunity to score a touchdown and maybe take the lead here. The fact that they're still in this game, you have to give them kudos. The Bills are one of the best teams in the league.
Sure, 100%. We've seen some teams that maybe you don't think are going to be able to hang with the Bills actually do it. I mean, just point back to Thanksgiving when the Lions absolutely took it to the Bills. Even within the last final minutes, they're still hanging in there. And the last time these two teams played, the Jets and the Bills, in Week 9, was another slugfest that the Bills ended up just getting on a hot roll at the end of the game. And, we're a little bit too overpowering. So we're going to see Braxton Berrios bring it out to the 20-yard line. And we're going to see Zach Wilson and this New York Jets offense take the field again.
So they'll take it from their own 20-yard line as the turn only comes out to the 20. Zach Wilson has been hot, red hot so far over these last few drives. He looks to continue. And they'll probably make Michael Carter the bell cow again. We'll see if the Bills defense is ready for it. 2 tight end set for the Jets offense here on first down. It is to Michael Carter, who finds a big hole. Ooh. And is taken down by Gregory Rousseau and Jordan Poyer, but not before he gains 17 on the run.
That's just a great play there by Michael Carter, and he's just got that speed to be able to just have that second little burst when 2 defenders are closing in on him. And again, like I've said, he's one of the premier young running backs in this league that if he was on a team that possibly had a better offensive line, he would easily be one of the best in the league.
Michael Carter the Bills are ready for it this time.
Unless you have AI Michael Carter just running straight into guys like Tremaine Edmonds who are just sitting there, which I don't have to tell you the size disparity right there, but I'm pretty sure Tremaine Edmonds has about 50 pounds and 6 inches on Michael Carter.
Give again is to Michael Carter, and he finds a hole this time. He takes it up to midfield and New York first down.
There you go. He's so shifty too. That's kind of like his game is he'll make somebody miss, and as you see right there, Tremaine Edmonds just running right by him. And he's got the shiftiness and the speed to where, you know, he's one of those guys that you got to look out for him. You have to game plan for him. So Michael Carter, definitely somebody that the Jets need to rely on a little bit more in the second half to keep them in it.
Trips right for the Jets offense here. Zach Wilson comes out in the gun. He's going to throw on this play. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he finds Elijah Moore over the middle, breaks the tackle, takes it inside the Buffalo 35-yard line, and that's a New York first down. 20 of 30 for over 200 passing yards for Zach Wilson here today.
Yeah, and I mean, just looking, you can't really say anything bad really about this Jets offense. They've had a couple of bad play calls that haven't really gone their way, but so have the Bills. That's why this game is so closely contested. And right there, throws like that with that kind of placement and the yards after catch of receivers are exactly why the Jets are in this position right now.
Zach Wilson draws
Look
back
at the time.
He's got plenty. He goes deep.
Oh,
that was close. Micah Hyde with the late breakup and just barely keeping it out of the hands of Elijah Moore.
I mean, but just look at the time that Zach Wilson got on that throw to wait for somebody to open up down the field, and he was able to sling that one with ease. So right here, these Jets, they have a lot of potential.
The give is to Michael Carter, who picks up 8 on the run, and just like that, it's 3rd and 2.
Michael Carter, 102 rushing yards on the day. And that's outside of his receiving yards as well. He has been the X factor for this Jets team to keep them in some of these clutch moments, to be able to put them in 3rd and manageables and pick up crucial first downs.
This Jets offensive line has been really, really doing very well versus this Bills defensive line. And we see the Bills come out with no safety help. They're anticipating the run, and they are right. Von Miller stops them on 3rd and 2, and the Jets will have to settle for a field goal.
Yeah, you would assume they're going for a field goal, still just keep it within 1. Don't get greedy and try to, just pick it up. But, we know Robert Saleh, he's aggressive. He's not afraid to go for it. Maybe he wants to get this first down and keep this drive alive.
So we'll see what decision Robert Saleh makes here, as it looks like he's sending out Greg Zuerlein to get these 3 points. And no, he pump faked us. We see the Jets come out in a 2 tight end set. I formation. The give is to the fullback.
I think
he doesn't pick it up.
Wow.
Von Miller makes the play. What a stop from this Bills defense.
But did he ever really touch the ground? He was riding one of his linemen that was laying on the ground there, and he just kind of rolled over him. I think in real life, if he's not down by contact still and he's laying on another player, I think that would have been a first down for the Jets.
It would have been. They gave the call to the Bills, and a very aggressive play call there by Robert Saleh turns out to maybe not be his best idea, as the Bills get the ball back now on offense.
Maybe not, but you love to see the toughness and the heart, knowing that in this game, being aggressive is what's going to win you these big-time games against teams like the Bills that have the ability to still pour it on. And when you're in a situation like that, yeah, maybe you kick the 3 and you get it, but you got to have some sort of cojones to actually continue to hang in with teams like the Bills.
Yeah, like they say, when you make it, it was the right decision, and if you missed it, it was the wrong decision.
Exactly.
Josh Allen picks up the first down there on the throw to Gabriel Davis, and that's a gain of 12.
And I'll just add one more thing to that. As a player, you love it when your coach has that kind of faith in you to, hey, no. Usually that's the decision where the kicker's running out on the field. When your coach is like, no, I believe that you guys can pick this up, go do it. That gives you a little bit of boost of confidence. For a young team like the Jets, they probably love to see that out of their coach.
Not only the offense, but the defense as well. You're telling them to trust them to stop this Bills offense, and we'll see if they can do it here. Josh Allen tries to find Isaiah McKenzie, but he is covered tightly by the defensive back, and he breaks up the pass.
Yeah, and now we're seeing this Jets defense. They've had energy the whole game. Now, they know, okay, our offense didn't get it done right there, but now let's go out here and try to make a play.
2nd and 10 from this Bills offense. Josh Allen throws after being under center. He's got it out to Devin Singletary. And Devin Singletary is just, you need 3 people to bring him down today.
Well, just look at how many people they have over the middle of the field. Everybody's dropped back in coverage right there because the New York Jets are afraid of getting beat over the top. But the problem is the Bills also have a couple options that'll beat you right over the middle that you're leaving wide open. So, yeah, sending Devin Singletary on that route, they'll do it 10 more times in a row if the Jets continue to break out that kind of coverage.
So the Bills will see what they do here with a fresh set of downs. Josh Allen will drop back to pass, throw over the middle. That's Gabriel Davis again, and he takes it into New York territory, and that's another first down. Josh Allen goes over 265 yards passing for the day.
Yeah, and why are all the linebackers all the way over 10 yards back? And Gabriel Davis, I mean, of course, he's just going to turn in. There's nobody there. Throw that pass, and what happens? Oh, just another first down for this Bills offense.
So this Jets defense looks a little tired, and this Bills offense is certainly motivated. We'll see if they can stop them. 2 tight end set for the Buffalo Bills here. 3 tight end set. Josh Allen drops back to pass. That's a throw over to O.J. Howard. A little too much on it as he can't keep his feet up.
Yeah, incomplete right there. But, that play just looked weird from the onset. Nobody really looked open. Josh Allen maybe just trying to throw that ball away, didn't care very much if O.J. Howard came down with it or not.
2nd and 10. This will be the last play of the quarter. Devin Singletary picking up 4 on play. That'll bring up 3rd and 7 when we come back with the 4th quarter. The Buffalo Bills lead the New York Jets 20-16. A very tightly contested matchup so far.
Yeah, your ad here for any potential. Your ad here between the 3rd and the 4th quarter. But no, definitely a close game here, and we got a good one on our hands. Who knows where this goes? Either one of these teams has the ability to explode and put points up on the board.
Josh Allen on 3rd and 7 finds his tight end Dawson Knox, who takes it inside the New York 10-yard line. That is a Buffalo Bills first down.
And absolute strike there by Josh Allen. I wonder if they're going to give us a replay. As Robert Saleh is just wondering what happened there, but just watch this right here. Josh Allen slings it in stride. Dawson Knox just able to continue on getting a ton of yards after catch. And now the Bills set up perfectly here at the 7-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 7. Josh Allen comes out under center. Devin Singletary, the lone back. He finds a hole and takes it down to the 2-yard line. Jake, here the Jets need to force a field goal if they want to have a better shot at winning this matchup.
Yeah, because then when you go down by 11, again, that you're starting to play the, okay, we need a 2-point conversion type of game. Like, you got to have a nice goal line stand here.
Those 2 tight end set, 3 tight end set. Tommy Sweeney in motion. You give it to Devin Singletary, who stopped again. Quentin Williams with a big stop there. That'll bring a 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. We'll probably see some Josh Allen here.
And if you're the Bills, I mean, in this kind of situation, is this 4-down territory? I know you're winning, and you're still in the driver's seat of this game, but do you just go for it?
I tell you why I'd go for it. Because whether the Bills score or not here, the Jets will still need a touchdown. And they don't matter. UCF alumni Gabriel Davis with the clutch touchdown catch. And just like that, the Bills are up by double digits.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. From Central Florida to Western New York, you throw it to 13, it's going to equal 6 every single time. Great throw there and a great catch by the man out of UCF.
So the Bills capitalize on the failed 4th down attempt by Robert Saleh and the Jets and the worst case scenario happened for the Jets there.
Yeah, and just, 11 plays, almost taking 4 minutes off of the entire clock. The Jets, now you're down by 11. These short methodical drives that they've been having, taking 4 or 5 minutes off, you can't do that. And they've had these drives, and sometimes they don't even result in points. So, yeah, the Jets really need to, get maybe a little bit more aggressive here, but not enough to where it's going to put their team in jeopardy.
If Robert Saleh and the Jets would have taken that field goal on 4th down, as of right now, they'd only be down by 8 points.
Yeah.
But instead, they went for it, got beat on the run, and allowed the touchdown. That's not at all what you want to see if you're sitting in the middle and rooting for this Jets team. But Zach Wilson will come back onto the field. We'll see if he's able to put some points up.
And, this is kind of where, the greats are made. You're kind of down. If you're going to be a franchise guy, you need to be able to take your team and go down, whether it was going to be you needed 8 points or now 11 points. You got to go, and you got to be able to put your team in a position to still win the game. So Jets fans, still even being down 11, they got to see what Zach Wilson can do for this team right here.
He draws back the
Plenty
pass.
of time.
He has so much time. He runs into pressure and eventually throws the ball away. This Jets offensive line has been very good all day.
Yeah, they have. I mean, from blocking for Michael Carter to giving Zach Wilson actual time. Of course, they don't have Mekhi Becton, their left tackle, but they go sign 5-time Pro Bowler Dwayne Brown, who was out there and a veteran around the league. Gave him a 2-year deal so that Zach Wilson would have as much protection as possible.
Zach Wilson finds Osama. That's a pick up of 5 and makes it 3rd and manageable after 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and right here, the Jets, I mean, you got to convert this, and there's still plenty of options that they can do because the Bills, they will drop back from time to time and leave the middle of the field wide open. You'd hope they wouldn't in a 3rd and 5, but
so Zach
there's
Wilson
a dump
under
down.
Pressure. Oh, he finds his man wide open, and he picks up 17 after the catch. And
I was gonna scream if he didn't throw that ball to Michael Carter right there. he was sitting there, and I'm like, "There's nobody there. Throw the ball to him. Come on."
He was I thought he was part of the offensive line. I didn't know that was a wide open.
Wow. And there you go, though. The Jets they convert the 1st down.
And fresh set it down here for the Jets as they approach midfield. They look to get into Buffalo territory here on 1st down. Zach Wilson drops back the pass. He dumps it down again, and they do just that. They get into Buffalo territory, and it's going to be 2nd and inches from the Buffalo 42.
I'll tell you right now, they can do that over and over and over again, and they'll be able to get it. The Bills will allow them to get this little stuff underneath. But the thing is, it adds up. So they got to have somebody to be able to stop Michael Carter out there.
So 2nd and inches, you can pretty much open the playbook to whatever you want now. And they dump it over the middle. He finds his receiver, and that's a catch, taking it to the Buffalo 34 for a New York 1st down.
Yeah, just a nice quick slant there and just able to beat coverage and nobody on Corey Davis. I mean, that was just a nice, easy one there. Nice set of first set of downs, and now the Jets in a pretty good position here at the 34-yard line.
Wilson lines up under center. Michael Carter-Williams in the backfield. Wilson throws. He's got Corey Davis again over the middle. He takes it inside the Buffalo red zone, and that is another New York Jets 1st down. And it almost makes you think about, wow, if the Jets had taken that field goal.
I know. Always, like you said, when you do it at the time, if it works, then you're praised for it. If it doesn't, you're not. And at the end of the game, you always have revisionist history of, if we had just kicked the field goal there, we'd be in a better position. But now the Jets, they're still just rolling.
1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Garrett Wilson is in motion. Zach Wilson takes the snap. He throws it out to Michael Carter. That's a great pass there as he gets it only where his running back could get it on the run. That's a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, nice 5-yard gain, just picking it up. They don't have to score necessarily on this, so, just hurry up and pick up this first down and try to score as quick as possible so that you can have as much time to possibly have to get down there again.
Michael Carter gets another pass, not Michael Carter Williams, the NBA player. He picks up 3 on the reception, and it'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, I mean, they probably should just go back to Michael Carter again right here.
Zach Wilson drops back. He's throwing to the end zone. That's flag. A touchdown, but the receiver went out of bounds and came back in. That's a rookie mistake there from Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State.
Oh, man. That is just an absolute stake to the heart for these Jets. They drive all the way down the field. I mean, it's 4th and 2. You're at the 9. You got to score. Do you just take the 3?
Now you have to go for it.
I feel like, in this situation, you don't have to score. You just need 2 yards. They were already aggressive. Why not go for it again?
Before you have the option, now you have to go for it.
They're going for 3.
And they're going to kick the field goal. They're going to try to make this a 1-possession game. The kick is up. Greg Zuerlein puts it through.
Yeah, he puts it through, and now this is kind of the coach believing that, okay, we'll just get 3 here. He believes in his offense that they'll be able to drive all the way down the field again to score because he believes his defense will be able to stop Buffalo here. So overall, great methodical drive there by the Jets, but only ended in 3. Not what you wanted to see.
Not at all, especially if you're a Jets fan. You've watched your second-year quarterback, you watched your first-year receiver, go out there and make plays and come away with 3 from 2 promising drives. That can't be a great feeling as Isaiah McKenzie brings it out of the end zone. Oh. What a great decision as he takes it out to the 36-yard line.
That's got to be the best return we've seen all season.
Isaiah McKenzie, certainly.
And we'll see if Isaiah McKenzie is actually the return guy in real life. I wonder if we just had to talk about it real quick, who has been Duke Williams has looked pretty, not Duke Williams, Duke Johnson has also looked pretty nice as a return man.
So is Khalil Shakir.
That could be his way on the roster.
1st and 10, Josh Allen is going to run, and C.J. Mosley plays it perfectly, stops it to a 3-yard gain. It could have been way more.
It could have been way more. There was a bunch of green there in front of Josh Allen, and C.J. Mosley just able to kind of sit and wait there and play it and then just absolutely get off the block and go and stop Josh Allen. That was a great play there by Mosley.
2nd and 7, Josh Allen.
Look at that.
Pressure, and he's sacked. Franklin Myers gets half of it, and this Jets defense is making Robert Saleh look like a genius.
I mean, Robert Saleh has this kind of confidence in his defensive line. Just look, Josh Allen just immediately smothered by 3 Jets defenders getting back there to him. And yeah, just like that, John Franklin Myers getting half the sack there. But still, that was a great play. And this Jets defense has kind of turned it on a little bit here.
3rd and 12. This is a pretty big 3rd down here for this Jets defense. You want to get the ball back to your offense. We'll see if they can do it. 4-man rush. Josh Allen lobs it right over the top to guess who? Stephon Diggs. First down, Buffalo.
He'll do that all day. I mean, Josh Allen, the connection that he has with Stephon Diggs. I mean, just there, he's one-on-one with DJ Reid, and I wouldn't be surprised if before they even went off there, Stephon Diggs said, no, throw it to me. Just give it to me. Because that's exactly what it looked like. Josh Allen wasn't throwing that ball anywhere else.
Two tight end set for the Bills. Drop back to pass. Josh Allen under pressure again. Gets it out to Devin Singletary. Makes a man miss. And you literally need 3 men to bring down Devin Singletary as a gain of nothing turns into a gain of 5.
Yeah, Devin Singletary wearing whoever this defender is like a Gucci belt and just absolutely taking it off there after a long day's work to get those yards. There you go. 2nd and 5 here for the Bills.
He took it off after a long day's work. I'm done with you. 2nd and 5 from the 43-yard line. The Bills are in Jets territory. Ooh. Quick throw! Dangerous throw there. It could be a tie game right now, Jake.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Josh Allen's lucky that one. The defender didn't turn his head fast enough, and what happens? It hits him right in the helmet. But, man, that could have been disastrous for the Bills.
3rd and 5. Josh Allen finds Devin Singletary wide open over the middle, and he takes it down inside the New York 25. What a turn of events for the Buffalo Bills. Almost a pick 6, turning into a 25-yard gain and a 1st down.
Wow. Like, just Devin Singletary, what he's been able to do all over the field today, it's pretty much him and Michael Carter again, almost like the last meeting between these two teams. Both of these guys are the MVPs.
So a fresh set of downs for the Bills, and Josh Allen's going to throw again, and it falls incomplete. Intended receiver looks to be Gabriel Davis out there on the right side, and the Bills will have 2nd and 10.
Yeah, now, if you really looked at that play right there, he could have thrown it to Singletary again as soon as he made his cut, but he decided he wanted to go out to the outside.
Had the eye formation here for the Bills. Play action fake. Josh Allen's using his feet. He's going to slide down after a gain of 5 at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, now 3rd and 5 here. The Jets have the opportunity to try to hold the Bills just 3 to keep this to 11 again, but the Bills, they look like they're on fire.
5. Devin Singletary picks up the 1st down and more. He takes it inside the New York 5-yard line, and Devin Singletary continues his Pro Bowl season.
Just hand it to Devin Singletary again. I think this man has absolutely earned to get another touchdown on his resume for the week. This is absolutely insane what both of these running backs on both teams, but especially Devin Singletary has been able to do here today. He's almost carried this team.
Josh Allen hasn't had to be Superman today. Devin Singletary's doing it for him. Josh Allen drops back the pass, and he finds Jamison Crowder over the middle. That's a Buffalo touchdown.
You had to give him at least one more on his former team.
Jamison Crowder has had a great day as well today versus the Jets. He had a lot of plays there in the 1st quarter. He's been pretty quiet since, but he picks up the touchdown here late in the game.
Been quiet ever since because Devin Singletary packed this whole team on his shoulders and just said, hey, the 2nd half is mine. And right there, he gets the Bills all the way down the field, and then Crowder caps it off with the touchdown. Now, the Jets are in a very, very hard spot right now.
Every single decision is important in this league, and you have to be able to stand on the decisions you make. Of course, this game was really, really close at one point. Robert Saleh decided to go for it when maybe he should have kicked the 3 points. Then he decided to kick the 3 points when maybe he should have gone for it. And just like that, now the Jets are down by a cool 15 points.
And you got to think that Robert Saleh probably wishes he had all 3 of his timeouts here. That was one of the first decisions that was kind of questionable in this half. And then now, the Jets, if they could go down and get a quick score and get a 2-point conversion, they could be right back in this game.
It would then be a 1-possession game. They would have to count on their defense to get a stop fast. But first, this offense has got to score a touchdown. Zach Wilson and the Jets come out under center here on 1st and 10. He's going to throw. He's running out of the pocket. He gets sacked. He does not get the ball away, and Ed Oliver, the Houston man, picks up the sack for a loss of 9 on the play.
Yeah, can't say that that's what you wanted if you're Zach Wilson and the New York Jets. That was an absolutely brutal play there. Now the Jets and Zach Wilson just making it a lot harder on themselves now with 2nd and 19. They're still pinned all the way back here at the 17-yard line.
So now no more games. They come out in the gun. 4-man rush for the Bills. Zach Wilson throws a dangerous pass, but he gets it out there complete to Elijah Moore for a completion. That's a gain of 6.
And now 3rd and 13 here. I mean, this is a crucial one for the Jets, especially with the downwind activated for the Bills. That punt from here might not go as far as they wanted to.
Zach Wilson with plenty of
time. Someone's got to get open down there.
He throws it deep. He got his man, Elijah Moore, down at the 41-yard line, and we got 7 seconds to throw. Eventually, someone has to come open.
That was a Tyreek Hill type play. I mean, at that point, there's just a spot wide open in the middle of the field. Zach Wilson just throws it right to that spot, and Elijah Moore is able to beat every defender to it. That was just a great, with that kind of protection, that's a huge play for the New York Jets.
Absolutely, Mr. Clutch. Zach Wilson, we'll see if he can continue this trend. 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 41, 4-man rush, great protection.
Plenty of time again.
He's going deep again. He's got his man. A touchdown. Corey Davis. Zach Wilson, you are ridiculous.
2 plays and a touchdown. Oh, Robert Saleh couldn't have even told you that's what was going to happen. That is nuts.
The extra point attempt from the Jets is coming up. Greg Zuerlein. The kick is up, and it's good. And, Jake, we have ourselves a 1-possession game.
Wow.
The Jets' defense needs to come up big here, but this Bills offense has been just as hot as the Jets offense, Jake.
Yeah. You got to assume that the Jets are going to do everything they can to stop the Bills, but, you know, if Devin Singletary has anything to say about it, that the Bills could easily just run this clock out if they really want to. They still are in full control here.
The Bills are just about they need to milk this clock out fast.
Well, you got to make the Jets use their timeouts as well. You got to just pick up some crucial first downs and make it to where, in reality, the Jets will have no point. This is where having the lead is a benefactor at the end of a game, because now, you know, you don't have to worry about them burning 3 timeouts. It's only 2. So pretty much just play the middle of the field, use your running backs, and your running back's been pretty much stellar today. So you don't really have to worry much about it because he can probably pick up the first down.
We will see what the Bills offense does here as they start from their own 23-yard line. We've got a 2 tight end set here for Josh Allen as he's going to throw here on first down. He completes it out to O.J. Howard.
And they keep it in bounds.
That's a big gain there. Pickup of 10 in the first down.
Yeah, that was just a nice little play. I mean, O.J. Howard just wide open right there, and just great of him to not continue running out of bounds and then just turn upfield and try to just get a couple of extra yards. That was a great play there, and the Bills are just going to continue to let this clock wind down as the Jets really need to just figure out when they want to be able to use these timeouts.
First and 10 from the pistol formation, Josh Allen. Drops back the pass again. He's going to run this time. Smart decision there to take the slide. and it is now 3 minutes roughly left in the game. The Jets need to stop here big.
And of course, taking the slide, Josh Allen doesn't want to take the risk of getting hit and then possibly the ball popping out and giving the Jets good field position. So taking the slide was the perfect play call there.
We see them milking the clock now. Quick throw, Dawson Knox. That's a completion. Very, very, very well executed. Maybe dangerous. I don't know if throwing the ball is the smartest decision here, but they're completing it. And it looks like if they...
And on the tackle there was former Bill Rashad Wildgoose.
Oh, wow. We didn't see that. The Bills will take it down to the 2-minute warning. And now it's crunch time for this Jets defense. They cannot allow another first down.
No, they can't. Like, on this set right here, they got to stop the Bills. If not, the Bills are just going to keep milking this, and it'll be game.
That Singletary is stopped in the backfield, and that's an immediate timeout here from the Jets, of course, as we expected. And, I'm getting the goosebumps. This is
I know, this is close. This is a good one we got going on here. This is about the time when CBS would probably keep stopping for commercials so that you just continue to keep watching the game.
Right. We'd see, like, previews of other games or something. 2nd and 9 to give. It's the Singletary again. He spins out of trouble, picks up 6 on the play. And
here it is.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. If the Jets do not stop the Bills here, it's game over.
Pretty much. I mean, where could they go? I mean, they've got, they've got pretty much this is the end right here, and we're gonna see right now where they're gonna go. This might look like a pass. Yeah, but it's wide open there.
Josh Allen.
Easy. He's inbounds.
Inbounds, and wow. They fooled me. I definitely thought Devin Singletary had the ball, and Josh Allen, with his first designed run of the game, makes it the most important one.
Yeah, I mean, the Jets could argue it depends where he goes down. He's still up. They'll mark his forward progress stopped inbounds, so the clock's just going to keep on ticking here. But still, he picks up the first down. The Bills can just take these knees and head on out.
So a great game here from Orchard Park. This might have been the most entertaining game that we watched so far this season, Jake.
And it's on Madden 23, baby.
So the Bills will take a knee here, and they'll let the clock run for the final plays. And who is our fan base player of the game on offense this week, Jake?
Oh, easily the fan base player of the game this week, as thankfully I wasn't using my PlayStation, so hopefully they save this. It's pretty close to the end. You got to assume it's over. The Bills win anyway, just in case it goes out. But that is no, our fan base player of the game is got to be Devin Singletary on offense. I mean, the dude has over 100 rushing yards, probably more than 100 passing yards or receiving yards in this game, with a touchdown on top of it. It's pretty much there's no question. He has been the man for Buffalo today.
And the fan base player of the defense today is going to go to Ed Oliver, who's had a couple key sacks, a couple key tackles at very important times for the Bills today, as they get the win here in Orchard Park and move to a whopping 12-1 on the season. They get the W over the division rival New York Jets, and what a game. That was very, very, very entertaining. Zach Wilson ended with 345 passing yards, even more than Josh Allen.
That is absolutely insane. Look at the rushing. I mean, there's nothing else that we could say. Michael Carter and Devin Singletary were having a rush off. This game is pretty much what they can do. And like a lot of those passing yards too from Zach Wilson and Josh Allen. I mean, both of those went to their running backs as well. So both running backs having a hell of a game.
Absolutely.
Bills coming out on top, though.
Both teams having a great game, or both offenses especially. Both defenses also came through when they needed to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. And, you know, again, it came down to just a couple of plays this game. It was just a really, really exciting one. Again, if you're a Jets fan, if this is how the games are going in real life, where, you know, you're hanging in there with some of these teams and, you know, Zach Wilson is making flashes like some of what we've seen today. I mean, that's great. Like, that's great progress for a franchise that's been down for quite a long time.
It certainly is. So thank you guys for tuning in with us today. Make sure you guys tune in with us next week. We have the third division matchup in a row when the Bills take on the Miami Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa versus Josh Allen again against Tyreek Hill. And the last time we played them, it was a good game for a while. It was a good game. And now we get to play them on Madden 23. So we'll see what happens. But you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. This is a lot of fun. Make sure you guys slap that like button on the way out.
Slap that like button.
Everything you guys do for us, you know we appreciate. Every single comment, subscription, like, retweet, repost, all of it. We appreciate it all. We do it for you guys, so thank you for the support. This is the official network of the Original Bills Mafia, and we are out.
Out.
Go Bills.